My guest is Jerry. Jerry, why are you here?
Actually, before we get started, is it all right if I don't sit? I'd rather stand.
Well, if you feel like you need to stand, stand up.
Yeah, good. Actually, the reason why I'm here is because my wife keeps accusing me of cheating on her, accusing me of being with prostitutes and pretty much paying for prostitutes. And I'm here today to prove that I am not cheating on her, that I do love her, and that I want everything to get out in the open. And we need to resolve this.
Who called the show?
Actually, my wife did.
Why does she suspect that you're having sex with prostitutes?
Actually, I have given her reason to believe that.
What reason did you give her?
Because I actually have some friends where I'm from that do have females that do work for them. Actually, they're pimps.
And you hang out with pimps?
I hang out with pimps, yes.
And
I do.
Why do you? Okay, you're married, right?
Yes, I am. And I have 3 kids.
You have 3 children?
Yes, I do.
And how old are your children?
I have a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and then a 14-month-old.
Little boys, little girls?
Actually, 2 girls, 1 boy.
2 girls and a boy. And
yeah.
Can you imagine someday that your little girls would become prostitutes?
Yeah, but I don't bring them around them. And I don't want to hang out with
You know what?
pimps.
It speaks of a man who your friends are and who you hang out with.
Yeah, that's true. You have strippers and porn stars where it's okay with society, what they do, because they do it on...
Porn stars don't have pimps, as far as I know.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying they're not those kind of... You don't understand the situation.
You are with a man or men that take advantage of a woman and take their money.
Those women...
Forcing them to have sex with other people.
Yeah, but they're choosing to do it. And I'm there hanging out with him. I don't pay attention to those females.
What do you think about pimps taking prostitutes' money?
My friend never did anything to me.
What do they provide to a prostitute other than take their money?
He's security, I guess.
Security.
Yeah, as far as if anything goes wrong.
And how about the fact that it's illegal?
Whenever I hang out with him...
How about the fact that it's illegal?
Yeah, it's not right.
Would you hang out with drug dealers?
Possibly. Yeah.
Why?
I wouldn't now.
Why?
But I did in the past.
The time that you're hanging out with these people, wouldn't it be best served at home and being with your own children?
Yes.
Well, why don't you do
that? Me and my wife, we start to fight. We moved to a new place. Those are the people that I met and got along with.
There's no other people there?
No, I was doing the wrong thing. I was messing up myself. So.
Okay. So you've been in a hotel room with prostitutes?
Yes.
Why?
I went there not to be with the prostitutes, not to hang out with them, but my friend that pimps them out.
Right.
And to
when you walked into the pimp's room, you were shocked that there was prostitutes in there. Holy cow!
I wasn't shocked. Just because I went over there and hung out with him and talked to him for a minute and vented to him and talked to him, he's never been like, hey, will you help me out? We go out and try to
So when these prostitutes were in the room, what did you do?
I was hanging out talking to him, and then they left, and they went and did their thing. Yes.
Okay. Tell me about your relationship with your wife.
In the beginning, it was real good, but as of late,
everybody says that. In the beginning, it was really good.
Yeah.
And then it got bad.
And then we just stress each other out.
Well, she's probably stressed out that you're hanging out with pimps, right?
Yeah.
So maybe if you stop doing that, the relationship wouldn't be so bad. Maybe we'd go back to good.
Yeah. No, you're right. It's just those are friends that I made whenever I was making bad choices, and they've never done me wrong. They've never.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah.
Okay, those
are the ones I confide in, and the ones I vent to.
You know what?
And they listen to me.
You should pick other friends.
You're right.
I'm just going to say, I'm not sure that pimps are going to give you the best advice, because only I say that from my own experience. I was a Chicago policeman. I locked up pimps, and I don't know if they're the best people to go to.
I am a good. I've only went like 4 or 5 times.
How many times did you go there and you were hanging out with pimps and prostitutes?
It's been about 4 or 5 times.
4 or 5 times.
Yes, and it hasn't been a recent.
How long was the last time?
I'd say about 4 months ago,
5 months ago. Let's bring your wife out, Tara. Can you relate to this story? Need my help? Call 1-888-STEVE-07.
You're a damn liar. You are a liar if you said that you were only gone for a minute because you were gone overnight and I didn't see you till the next day.
I stayed there like 4 or 5 hours.
4 months ago.
4 or 5 hours.
No, that
That's
was
it.
the last time. That was
Seriously,
4 months
listen,
ago.
I love you. I made a
the
mistake. I
last
shouldn't have hung out with
time,
those people.
No, the last time,
Listen,
yeah,
I
you were
shouldn't
gone
have
for
hung out with
5
those
hours.
people.
I had to press
But I love you.
redial to find out where
Yes,
you
but
were
who
at.
told you where I was at?
It doesn't matter.
Who told you I was
It
hanging out
doesn't
with those
matter.
people? I did.
It does not matter.
You wouldn't know nothing if
You know
I
what?
didn't tell you.
It does not matter.
You asked me who was there.
It doesn't
I
matter
told
because you didn't want to get caught up if somebody else
It was
would have
wrong
told
on my
me.
part. No, it was wrong on my part.
Yeah, and what about
I
the
love
time
you.
whenever you were gone overnight and I didn't see you until the next day?
Yeah, we were fine, and I went over there and vented.
We were fine?
But I did not sleep with any of those prostitutes.
No,
I
but
did
you
not
had a
pay for
hooker in the
sex.
hotel with you overnight, so what
They
happened
were
then?
both there. They
I'm talking
left.
about the
They
other
ended
time.
up working, and I went
No,
and I
I'm
hung
talking
out with my
about
friend
the
and talked to him.
Did you spend the night away from home with the prostitute?
I stayed away for about 4 or 5 hours, yeah.
And the prostitute was with you?
The 2 prostitutes were there, and then they ended up leaving because
No, I'm
they go,
talking about
they
your
go
How
to
long
a
were they in a
different
room
spot.
for it with you?
About an hour,
About an hour?
hour and a half, yeah.
What is your problem? Why do you have to do that?
I don't know. I feel like I can relate
It
to
doesn't
them.
matter if you fight, you know, you stay home and you work things out. You don't go to a hotel and stay the night there.
Yeah, I know,
'Cause
you're
you've
right.
done that whole time.
But I
You
can't
just
talk to you.
disappeared and not
Listen,
came
I
home.
can never talk to you.
Whatever.
As soon as I do one little move, it's where you been, who you been with, where you at.
Exactly,
This
because
was
you
before
don't
all
come
this.
home.
This was before
No,
all
you
this
never-
pimp and all these people
And
hanging
exactly,
out.
because you hang out with other friends and you don't come home, and I have to call your friends looking for you through the night, and that's hell of embarrassing.
How many times do you have to do that?
More than 5
You
times.
suspected he was doing the same before you were married, right?
Yeah,
Well, then why'd you marry him?
because, you know, he convinced me that he didn't, but then now he went and hung out with some other people, a pimp and a hooker. But the first time it was just a hooker and one of our friends.
Is he a
We
good
will see the
father?
truth.
Yes, he is a great father.
I love my kids.
All right, he took a lie detector
Yes.
test before the show. And if he passes it, obviously be very happy. And if he fails,
Then he's probably going to leave my house as soon as we get home.
There's been times you've lied to me.
No.
You act like you're an angel. You've lied to me before.
Hold on. What if she was hanging out with Pimps?
I wouldn't prove it.
Okay. This happened, you said over 5 times that he disappeared for the night, he didn't come home.
Yeah, and twice it's been with,
Prostitutes.
yeah.
Okay. When are you going to draw the line in and say, you crossed that line? We're done.
I guess today whenever I find out if he cheated on me, if he slept with one of them.
Okay, let's get to it. All right, Jerry, before the show, you took a lie detector test, and you were asked, have you had sexual intercourse with a prostitute while you're in a relationship with your wife?
No.
And you answer no. Have you had sexual intercourse with more than one prostitute while in a relationship with your wife?
No.
Have you had sexual contact with more than 5 prostitutes while in a relationship with your wife?
No.
And you answer no. And the results for your lie detector test is that, Jerry, you did not tell the truth.
Are
you serious?
It's fake. No, it's false. No.
And we not only gave you the test once, you failed it twice.
Are you serious?
On which question?
Yeah, I want to know.
You want to know which question?
Yeah.
All of them.
Okay, to go take another one. It's not true. It ain't true. I didn't sleep with. I didn't. Sex. I didn't.
What are you doing?
Pay for nothing.
You want to take another one? I don't.
Knock it off.
I didn't touch any of the prostitutes.
We don't want you to get hurt.
Yeah, I don't care.
Right,
I
you ready
ain't gonna get hurt. Just back.
All right, come on.
Hey, whoa. First of all, you might be upset right now.
Yeah, I am.
But you're not going to call the shots here. Do you understand it? You're not calling the shots. You came here, by voluntary on your own will, you took the lie detector test. Now you're unhappy
Yes.
with the results?
Yeah, but
I'll
take
tell
it again.
You know what? I don't need to have you take it again. You
Why
were given
not?
it twice. Hey, you know what? I'm done with you.
Get
You
off
wanna
my
leave?
stage,
You want to
huh?
get him out of here. Dad. You know what? You got a real important job ahead of you. You're raising 3 kids. You know what? You didn't need to come on my show. You didn't need to take a lie detector test. If your husband's hanging out with prostitutes and pimps, guess what's happening? He didn't need to fail a lie detector test wondering if he slept with a prostitute. I'm guessing any man that's going to be in a hotel with a prostitute, nothing good's going to come out of that. But I wouldn't focus on him so much right now. As hard as it is, I would focus on your 3 kids.
I wanted to believe him.
You wanted to come, you wanted the results, you got the results. I don't know what you're going to do, and I'm not going to advise you what to do. But I know if you keep continuing to let him stay out and come home and spend the night somewhere else and be in hotel rooms with prostitutes, it's not going to be good for you, and it's not going to be good for your kids. And if you need some kind of counseling or if you need help with getting an apartment and getting away from this guy, I'll help you. I certainly hope that if I called you in a month or 2 months, that Jerry's not going to be sitting on the couch or sitting in a hotel with a prostitute and you keep taking him back. All right? Focus on your children.
I know.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what? She was brave enough to do that. I can do that too.